As infants or small children, we were helpless. People are born totally dependent on their parents and caregivers. The quality of our initial relationships influences our current and future relationships. How holistic and fulfilling were your first relationships? The attachment style you have indicates whether you had fulfilling or unfulfilling childhood relationships. Attachment basically means, do you feel secure enough in a relationship to be open and vulnerable to receive love? Attachment style is a big deal because it not only affects our relationships, but also how we function in day-to-day life, both mentally and physically. It can affect our motivation and drive to be successful and happy. There are 4 attachment styles. Let's dive into each one and you can determine what attachment style you might have. This video is meant for educational purposes and is not meant as a substitute for professional help. In 1969, an American psychologist named Mary Ainsworth came up with a procedure for studying attachment in infants. She coined her procedure the Strange Situation Classification. It involves 8 stages that are 3 minutes each. The first stage tests whether the baby is clingy and doesn't leave their mother's side, or if they feel secure enough in the relationship to explore the room. Stage 2. A new person enters the room. Again, they observe the baby's reaction. The third stage is more important, as the baby's mom leaves the room with the stranger present. The researchers are gauging whether the baby exhibits any signs of separation anxiety by crying or withdrawing from play. Eventually, both the mother and stranger leave the baby alone to observe the infant's reaction, but return after a short duration. All this is to observe how secure the baby feels when in a new environment, with a stranger in their mother's presence. A child with a secure attachment shows distress when separated from their mother. They are avoidant of strangers unless accompanied by their mother. Most importantly, a child with a secure attachment is happy to see their caregiver after separation. Secure attachment style accounts for 70% of infants. The next attachment style is labeled ambivalent attachment. Children with this attachment style show intense distress when separated from their mother or caregiver. They have a big fear of strangers. They approach their mother but are anxious to interact with her since they feel hurt by her absence and are anxious about being separated again. This attachment style accounts for 15% of infants. Another attachment style is avoidant attachment. Infants with this attachment style are essentially detached from their mother, and so no reaction when separated from their mother, seemingly unfazed by the separation and play happily with the stranger. They ignore the mother when reunited. This attachment style is the most insecure, as the infant avoids forming close bonds with family and friends to begin with, so that they do not get hurt. This type of infant has trouble forming close and intimate relationships in the future, as they do not allow people to get too close to them so that they are not hurt by future rejection. This accounts for 15% of infants in Mary Ainsworth's study. Finally, the last attachment style is disorganized attachment. This attachment style was added years later by researchers Main and Solomon, 1990. These infants exhibited mixed attachment styles and were inconsistent in their reactions or behavior towards caregivers. This accounts for roughly 4% of infants. You are not alone in this journey. It's best to talk to others or even seek help from a professional to work through your past trauma. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more great content.